In this video, I will show you 10 helpful embroidery tools you will want and need. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Darcy from Zdigitizing. Before we continue, guys, please make sure to subscribe to this channel for any upcoming videos. Embroidery is a method of embellishing cloth by hand or a machine with designs made of thread or floss. Most people start with basic kits to learn the stitches and create original designs for home, accessories, and clothing. If you've ever struggled with machine embroidery, you might not have the correct tools to complete your project effectively. Embroidery tools and accessories make embroidery on a wide range of products quicker and faster, correct errors, and even prevent errors. The art of embroidery has survived the test of time, posing itself as a hobby that is easy to learn and budget-friendly. If you're going to take on this ancient craft, you're going to need a few essential tools to get you going. The following are some helpful embroidery tools you will want and need. Embroidery needles. Any needle can draw a piece of thread through the cloth, but individual styles do a better job. Using the right needle for a job will make embroidery less difficult for newbies and make it much more likely to produce better results. There are 3 types of needles used for embroidering clothes: crewel needle, tapestry needle, milliner's needle. Crewel needle. Length 4 to 5 centimeters. Long eye and sharp point. Used for threading thick yarns. The eyes of the crewel needle would handle larger threads of embroidery, and a sharp tip is required to force the needle through dense layers of yarn and cloth. Since you will also place stitches right on top of each other and your thread will be tightly packed and woven, you'll need to buy needles that are sharp enough to penetrate the other lines without getting stuck or causing harm. Tapestry needle. A tapestry needle is a long eye needle that can take thick or multi-stranded threads in embroidery. This type of needle is generally about 4 to 6 centimeters in length and slightly thicker at the end of the eye to prevent the thread from rubbing and wearing when in use. The most widely used cross-stitch needles sizes are 24 and 26, while needles are available in sizes 20, 22, 24, 26, and 28. Use only one strand of stranded cotton or floss when using size 28, so the eye is very delicate and can split. Milliner's needle. Milliner's needles are sometimes referred to as straw needles and are used for hats making traditionally. The following are the features of milliner's needle. Round eyes, used in pleating and fancy decorative needlework. Generally, the needle's class is longer than the sharp ones, useful for wrapping and binding, and commonly used in milling. Embroidery scissors. Embroidery scissors vary from standard art scissors. They have smaller, generally thinner blades that are incredibly sharp and usually reach a significantly tipped point. Most of them are about 3.5 to 4 inches tall, with blades that range from 1 to 2.5 inches tall. The primary reason to use them: they can get close to the ground fabric to cut the threads cleanly. Hoops and frames. Hoops consists of 2 rings, and the fabric is stretched between the circles and secured with a screw. They are the most widely used stretching tool when embroidering, be it by hand or machine. You're going to get wooden ones and plastic ones. A 4-inch hoop is enough for small embroidery designs, but it's more versatile for you if you have it in various sizes. The embroidery hoop that spreads the fabric properly is available in several sizes. In hand embroidery, we use a circular hoop, whereas in machine embroidery, a rectangular shaped hoop is often used. Tape measure. A measurement tape is usually 60 inches long for measuring the body, which is approximately 1.5 meters. It is a good idea to have a tape measure on hand so you can measure the work you've completed, and this tool can take the place of a rigid ruler if you're nervous about how easy it's going to be to read. Light and magnification. As it can be very hard to see what you are working on, especially if your eyesight fails you or you are working in a very dim light, buying a pair of magnifiers is a good idea. Good lighting is essential for transferring embroidery designs. A magnifier will help you enjoy needlework without straining your eyes. Tracing paper. The first step towards beautiful embroidery is to move embroidery patterns onto the cloth. Lightweight tissue or tracing paper marked with your pattern is used in the tracing paper transfer process of making an embroidery design on cloth, often referred to as thread tracing. Without directly having marks on the fabric, it is a perfect way of passing a pattern to fabric, having it well suited for use on delicate or non-washable fabrics. Find your pattern for the embroidery, copy it to your fabric, and start your task. Thimble. Thimble is used to force the needle onto the cotton by wearing it on the tip of your finger and also using it to help push the needle. It keeps your fingers safe from pinching needles and preventing blood from staining the embroidery. Embroidery thread. When it comes to embroidery thread, there is a wide range of options to design. Choose the kind that fits your project and your fabric the most. Wool, linen, silk, cotton thread, roller embroidery machine, and packages of hand embroidery. Whatever thread we use, make sure it is comfortable and durable. Embroidery eraser. This electric instrument looks and is used in much the same way as a pair of clippers. If you want to remove vast areas of your embroidery or even start entirely, you can use this tool to cut all your threads at once. Pin cushion. Pin cushions are usually packed tightly with stuffing to keep pins in place. Features of a pin cushion: keeps pins and needles close at hand, thin stuffed cushion, used to sew pins. In short, tools vary in huge amounts. In this article, the most common embroidery tools are discussed. During the embroidering process, all of these outstanding instruments serve a function. So you may not need each one for every single project, but getting it on hand is helpful just in case you do. Do you need a digitizing service for your embroidery machine with super fast turnaround and excellent quality? Just click the link below and get a free quote in less than 5 minutes. Hope it will be helpful for you guys. If there's any questions related to this video, you can simply ask in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And finally, thanks for watching.